For the design of a beam section in pure bending, 4 inputs are needed: the bending moment applied on the section, the dimensions of the sections, the reinforcement ratio, and the type of steel reinforcement bars used for the design. The bending moment can be indicated in the text box in the upper part of the calculator. The 5 different shapes of the sections supported are the rectangular section, T, L, and I shape sections, as well as the one-way slab section. For all sections, the different dimension parameters can be specified on the right part of the calculator just under the figure presenting the section parameters. For certain section types, it is possible to specify its span data. In this menu, we can specify if the design span is continuous or simply supported, and if the span is isolated or in an interior or exterior span. The disposition of the height of reinforcement bars are automatically assigned by the calculator. However, it is also possible to adjust it manually if desired by selecting the Use Centroid of Bars. For the reinforcements bar selection, several adjustments are possible. The bars library is selectable independently of the design code. It is possible to choose the diameter of the reinforcements for longitudinal bars in tension, compression, as well as stirrups. The concrete cover is adjustable here, and the crack control parameters are selectable. For the rectangular section and the one-way slab section, the ratio of reinforcement for compression reinforcement is also adjustable. For the design of a column compression biaxial bending, 4 inputs are needed: the compression load and the bending moments applied on the section, the dimensions of the sections, the reinforcement ratio, and the type of steel reinforcement bars used in the design. 2 types of sections are supported: the rectangular section and the circular section. The loads on the section are specified as compression load and bending moment in the Z and Y axis. It is also possible to specify parameters of the second order effect on the section. In this window, we can specify the buckling factor and length for each direction, as well as the ratio of sustained loads for time-dependent deformation. Biaxial moment can be specified at both ends of the column, as well as the type of curvature caused into the beam. For the reinforcement, it is possible to choose the diameter of the longitudinal bars as well as the ties, the concrete cover, if we want a symmetrical reinforcement distribution in the section. The other adjustable parameters are similar to those presented in pure bending design. Once the analysis is completed, by clicking here, it is possible to see the interaction diagram in the axis of the column. For the design of a beam in shear and torsion, 3 inputs are needed: the loads applied on the section, the dimensions of the sections, and the type of steel reinforcement bars used for the design. It is possible to design 4 shapes of sections: rectangular section, T, L, and I shape sections. The definition of the load applied on the structure are the shear force, the axial force, and the equilibrium torsion. It is also possible to adjust the compatibility torsion. In this window, we can adjust the position of zero torsion point and the design section position. In addition to the section properties, we need to specify the height of the distance between the extreme compression fiber and the centroid of the tension reinforcements. For the reinforcements design, it is possible to determine if we use the stirrups only, bent bars only, or a combination of the 2. For the stirrups design setting, it is possible to define their size, numbers, and their angle of orientation. Note that the 90° is the vertical orientation. For series of bent bars, we need to specify the spacing of the bending and the spacing of the stirrups if needed. For T, L, and I sections, we can also specify if we want stirrups in the wings of the section. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos and information, please visit our website at www.safi.com.